Hello everyone, here we go for a workout description, slightly different this time. What I'm going to be doing is covering the whole week, only this time because I'm doing it Monday evening, and Vicky's probably already done the workout description for Tuesday. I'm going to cover Wednesday, Friday and Saturday. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through how we should be doing it, the type of feel, and some substitutes that we can do for the workout. So I'm going to start with Wednesday. Okay, so this one is your short duration, as in 60 seconds. So this one, right, it needs the intensity to be really high. So when you're attacking this workout, you really want to do just that. Okay, so you've got to go out, you've got 60 seconds. Now what you've got to get through is 12 snatches. Okay, we're touching the floor with the dumbbell or kettlebell. Alternating hands quickly, get through them snatches. This is how I want you to do it. Attack the snatches, and then the remaining time you're going to be doing on that first part is reverse burpees. Okay. So obviously prior to the session, try and practice the reverse burpee. I think they're easier. You do feel it in your core. However, if you do like a little bit of mobility in your ankles and whatnot, you might struggle on this. Approach, hit it. What I want you to do when you're doing it, I want you to work hard, but I don't want you to absolutely hit the red line, because what we want is you go through A1, A2, A1, A2. I want you to be able to try and hit the same amount of reverse burpees on your first interval as you did on your second time through. Having said that, you've got to really kind of bear it in mind how you're feeling. If you think this is not doable, into like trying to maintain, let's just say 10 reverse burpees, then the next round, like I was saying today, make adjustments during your workout. So then the next round you might think, do you know what, I'm just going to drop that down. I reckon I can hold about 7, and then aim for 7 and see how that goes. And that's how you should approach it. So it should be taxing, but you are getting that rest. So how it works, you do 60 seconds on, 12 dumbbell snatches, and then the reverse burpees, and then obviously if you're doing 7, then you're going to rest at the 60-second mark. 30 seconds you get. You should be working that hard that you need the 30 seconds. Okay, so make sure you bear that in mind. In terms of equipment, I think pretty much everyone's got a dumbbell or a kettlebell, so this one's fairly straightforward in that sense. So 4 times through, you do 60 seconds on, 30 seconds off, 4 times. Then you get a 2 to 3 minute gap. You guys decide, if you're on Zoom, how long a gap that you want to do. All right, 2 or 3 minutes. Have a majority vote. And then you move on to your A2. Your A2, again, 60 seconds, the same intensity, just different movements. So you're going to hold the kettlebell or the dumbbell. Let me just get one. For a goblet squat, you can hold the kettlebell like this. Prefer to hold it like this, okay, however you want to hold it. Alright, I prefer to hold it like this, tuck your elbows in. That's up to you. And then hit your squats. So rattle through 10 of those, and then normal burpees in the remaining time. Again, with the same emphasis of, okay, I've got 4 rounds of this, 60 seconds on, and I've got 30 seconds rest. So this should be really taxing at the end of it, like you've got to work for it on this one. Alright? So earn the rest on this particular workout. So in total, you've got 4 minutes on the first bit, really high intensity. You're talking like here 80-85% plus, 80% plus effort. There's 4 minutes there, 4 minutes in the second, that's 12, 4, 8, 12, 16 minutes in total of really high intensity work. Alright, so I want you to make this session like you want to finish at 16. You want to finish. So to do that, you have to push hard. And when you push hard like that, you'll be glad to finish. I hope that makes sense on that workout. Obviously on this one, your scores, your burpees, okay? And then moving over, Thursday's rest day, moving up to Friday. So as you can see, the Wednesday's an AMRAP, Thursday's rest day, Friday you've got it for time, so it's a different thing. So I've gone from AMRAP to a for time workout, so that has a different approach. 21, 15, 9, 6, 3. Don't be fooled in thinking that this is going to be, oh, this looks canny. It's not. You've got handstand push-ups for starters. Alright, 35, 36, 45, 51, 54 handstand push-ups, 54 kettlebell swings, and 54 box jumps. Guys, this is going to be spicy. This is the type of workout where you're going to have to be smart with your sets. Now, on the handstand, if you don't have the handstand, then I suggest you pike on the box with your knees. Try not to get into a push-up position on the box. You're trying to get inverted, because that push-up position just feels like you're doing nothing. So when you're on your knees, you need to jack up your hips up high, so you're going down and up, not like this. Here, down and up, okay? Or you can move to toes, so you're piked on the box with your toes. This is harder still. And then if you haven't got the box and you don't particularly like that option, you can try the inverted push-ups. Let me just see if you can see that in the video. Or the inverted, hopefully you can see this, guys. Invert like this, tuck your chin in, and you're going to go down till your head touches the floor. If you're in a position where it feels quite easy, move yourself, pike yourself further in so you're higher up. If you've got problems with your hamstrings and you can't get piked, then you do have an issue with that particular. You're going to have you are going to struggle doing that movement and making it feel tough. This is where the box would come in particular. All right. Kettlebell swings, swing them overhead, and box jumps. This type of workout you're familiar with. It's going. I'm not too sure on time, but you're definitely going to have to be smart with your sets. Okay. So you're going to do 21 of everything. 15 of everything. 9, 6, 3. So your last round, you do 3 handstand push-ups, 3 kettlebell swings, 3 box jumps to finish. So we need to be smart at the start to help us through midway. I am attacking the workout, but I'm not going to failure within my reps. I am going to back off a little bit to enable me to go, and then towards the end of the workout, if I've done it right and I have a little bit left in us, then I'll pick it up. If I've gone that bit hot and I can maintain the pace, that's what I'm going to do, and I can't pick it up. But if you are doing the workout and you get towards the end, you're absolutely ruined and you're gassed out and you have naught left in you and you don't finish strong, you can't pick it up and you don't maintain your pace, you slow down. That's a clear sign, guys, that you've gone too fast. Alright, how will you avoid that? Well, you avoid that by doing this type of thing, thinking about your workouts and moving forward each time with that and taking that as a chance to get better, to think about how did I do that workout? What did I do wrong there? How could I approach it differently? What did my coach say? Did my coach say break up? Did I break it up? No, maybe I should have then. I broke it up, but I didn't break it up enough. Or maybe you broke it up too much and it was too easy, guys. This is training. Okay, all these things happen. Just got to amend them. So yeah, that's on that one. So if you have the barbell, you're going to be hitting clean and jerks. Choose 10 to 14, depending how you're going. Build up to 70% if you want RM clean and jerk. Start there. Don't move up unless the technique's being good and you feel quite happy with that. All right. In terms of do I do power or squat clean? Well, in my opinion, you should be working what your weaker thing is. So I used to be like weak with the squat clean years ago, better at the power clean, and that's how it goes for everybody. I would start squat clean in that case, and then after a while you start getting good with that. Bring back your power clean. So I'll go back and forth from both movements there, and then you can see here you've got the 30-minute AMRAP. Okay, so this one we've got a 400-meter run. Now, when I was talking about energy systems, this is your long one. Okay, so the intensity different from Tuesday is completely different. All right, so if I do like a little chart, 0 to 10, Intensity on Wednesday's workout, so I'll put Wednesday here, I would say is anywhere between 8 and 10 during, sorry, 8 effort. Sorry guys, by the way, I think some Jibbo's parked down the box and I think I just heard them outside, that's why I'm a little bit distracted at the minute. Just bear with me a sec. So it's about 8 on the intensity on them ones. This 30-minute one, you can't hold 8, that's impossible, alright? For 30 minutes, it's an AMRAP. So on this one, you want to be working probably on the 0 to 10. I would say 6 to 7 effort out of 10. And guys, because what's going to happen is this 6 or 7 when you first start out, it's going to feel like, you know what, I feel like I've got it wrong there. He's told me to do it like this now. I think he's totally wrong. But guess what? Once the time elapses and you get into like 15 minutes into this workout, this 6 or 7 is going to change. And that pace there, that intensity, the RPE, rate perceived exertion, changes. Let's just say you're stuck at a 6 out of 10 effort. After 15 minutes with a bit of fatigue, this will change, maybe go up to an 8. So what you do is you just back it off a little bit more in your head and you go back to an RPE of 6. Right, so this can change to 8 during the workout, and I need to back it off a little bit, be smart, think about it, and just maybe break the sets up a little bit more, or just have a little bit longer transition between each different movement. Okay, so I'll do the run, guys. I'll go out and do the run. There's no way I'm pushing this run super hard for 30 minutes. I've got to be smart. Okay, so I've got to come in knowing that I've got the pull-ups. Now, if you don't have pull-ups, you can do barbell rows. If you don't have a barbell, and by the way, if you're using a barbell for the rows, select a weight that restricts you to about 5 reps. So on them rows, it's a good 5 and you have to break. Alright, well, that's strength in there, okay? If you don't have a barbell and your kettlebell dumbbell's too light to just do rows with and you're smashing them out for days, right? That's no good. What we need to do there is have a broomstick, anything that you can hold on to, it's similar to like a bar, and place it somewhere and do inverted rows. Sorry, body weight rows. Just adjust your feet in or out to make it, if you move your feet in further under, that's going to be harder. If you move your feet out and you're more upright, it's going to make it a bit easier. So just, you can set that up on 2 chairs, across 2 tables. Make sure it's safe and secure when you're doing it. You know, just try and use your imagination for that a little bit. Be creative, what I was meant to say. Creative for that. Moving on to your wall balls. Yeah, I'm definitely going to break them into 2 sets. I don't want to do 30, guys. I could do 30, but I don't want to do 30 because I want to be able to pick the bar up and move into my front rack lunges. So I'm being clever there. 15 and 15. Max a 20 and a 10. I could start off with a 20 and a 10 and then adjust it as I go through the workout to a 15 and 15. You adjust that how you, so I'm just giving you ideas. The front rack lunges. Do you know what I'm doing now? I'm looking for about 10 lunges, and then I might break it and then pick it back up, because I want to be able to work straight away moving the kettlebell swings. Again, you've got to manage the kettlebell swings. Now you've got to think about your run again. When you're doing the kettlebell swings, you've got to think about this run. So as you're doing it, and your heart rate's getting jacked, am I able to go out on this run? Or am I going to want to walk? Am I that gassed out, that tired that I need to walk? In my opinion, you're going a little bit too hot on the swings. So it's like, I want to break them up a little bit more to enable to keep this it's a constant pace throughout the workout. And in CrossFit, it's quite a difficult thing to do. Like running, it's very simple to just your pace straight away and get this going on. In CrossFit, it's quite difficult because different movements jack your heart rate differently and transfer over into a different exercise. So try and be smart with those. That's all those things, guys, you need to bear in mind. I think I've covered it Front rack lunges if you don't have a barbell, sorry, with the wall balls if you don't have a barbell, then I would actually do, if I just have one dumbbell, I would probably do thrusters. Yeah, I'd probably try and do like 15 one side, 15 the other side with your dumbbell, like all kettlebell thrusters. If you don't want to go overhead for whatever reason, you could just change this to goblet squats or some form of squatting, okay? Lunges, use your dumbbell or kettlebell for the front rack lunges in place of your, if you don't have a barbell. That's what I would do on this one, the front rack lunges. If you find them easy, I know a lot of you have bought vests, you could actually just take your time to just grab the vest, guys, don't panic, put it on, use your kettlebell or dumbbell, and that extra weight through the weighted vest will help you there. Well, it'll make it worse, but it's actually helping you get a better workout, right? And then your swings, you're just going to use what you've got there. Okay, so this is your long one, this is your 30 minutes. And the idea, guys, is to keep a very consistent average. If you're using your heart rate, so you'll see a quite consistent heart rate throughout. So I'd probably be looking to see somewhere in the 155 to a 162 for me. So that's up there, but I'm definitely not red line. You can't hold a red line for 30 minutes. I hope I've covered everything there. If I haven't, it gives you a chance to ask questions, because obviously this is Wednesday, Friday. Saturday we've got the Hero Award Monty out, so I was looking around at different ones that all of us could try and do. And there was a lot of workouts, a lot of Hero Awards. I was figuring that we could do this one, stepping up on a box or a chair. It's an empty bar, it's 20k. So what would I do? If I don't have a barbell, then I'll just use the weight that I've got. It's not too far off. For you ladies, it's going to be 15 kilo, right? So if your kettlebell's 16, you're there. If it's 12, it's close enough. I would probably stay with that. It's good. Then you're going to move into some cleans. Now this is where you're going to come stuck, right? So if you've got a 16 kettlebell, this is not creating the stimulus that we want through the cleans, right? So the only option you pretty much got here is it's squatting, right? So you're pulling and squatting. So we've got to kind of maybe do some sort of complex here. So instead of the clean with the kettlebell, like I was explaining today, you could do, this is the option I was saying today is good. Clean it up, okay? Squat it down, cycle it back over, down, change it. Same on this side. Okay, and class that complex as one repetition. So after the 15, you're really going to feel that. But if I just did a clean with that kettlebell, a clean on its own, you'd smash through them in no time at all. And it's not going to do what you need it to do for yourself, okay? Then you do the same again, the step ups, use your kettlebell, dumbbell or barbell. Right, then we've got the complicated, what I mean by this is a technical snatch. The snatch is probably the most technical lift that you do in CrossFit. There's a lot of things going on, and it's at 40, 60, it's heavy. You could snatch and do an overhead squat complex with the kettlebell. Okay. Stand it. Squat it. Same on the other side. Snatch it. Overhead squat it. Count that as one complex. Okay. So it's a snatch, an overhead squat right hand. Snatch, overhead squat left hand is one. Then you have 10 of them. If you don't want to do that, another option that you've got is you could do handstand push-ups. I know it's not squatting, alright, it's not using your legs, but it is something for 10 reps it's going to be quite difficult, and let's be frank, handstand push-ups, you know, looking at it, everybody needs to improve on handstand push-ups, including myself. Everybody needs to work on those, and they're difficult. So you could change that and sub that up for that. You could, if you do have a bar and you want to change it, you could go maybe heavy, you don't want to snatch, you could do heavy push press. As long as this here, these 10 snatches, I want them to take everything here, about 2 minutes. So I need you to adjust it for 2 minutes. Something is difficult for 2 minutes. Handstand push-ups, you know, cleans. If you've just got the dumbbell or kettlebell, you don't want to do handstand push-ups. So what you could do some push-ups, even if you don't want to do handstand push-ups, and you could put your weight vest on. So you can put a plate on, but it's a bit of a faff on. If you have a plate, put a plate on your back and do weighted push-ups. This would create a heavy stimulus through the push-ups, make the push-ups difficult. If you don't have that option, I would probably say if you are limited, and try to do something with the handstands. That's going to be quite difficult, and you can make that difficult easy. Yeah. Or you could try the pistols on the chair. Squat down here, okay, and then just stand up. This is one of the options, down. Lower yourself down. Okay, maybe do 5 on one leg, 5 on the other. If that's easy and you're just moving them out dead simple, then I want you to stand up and then lift your leg off the floor. Try and lower yourself all the way down to the bottom there, with your leg out in front here, and try and stand up like that. If you can't do that, you could just lower yourself down, stop, stand like this, push off this leg, and make that heavy. If you can't do the pistol on the chair like I'm showing there, you could again grab your kettlebell or dumbbell, guys, stand here with one leg on the floor like this, and here, and just push from there. But when you get to the top, don't just go like this. Push, controlled, eccentric loading down. Okay, I think we've covered everything there. Time-wise on this one, like I was saying, guys, Hero Wads, you're 20 minutes plus. If you get stuck and you get found out and you get whatever you've scaled to isn't working out for you, you feel like, hey, I'm going to finish before anyone, then just turn it into an AMRAP, guys. Keep it going. Okay, I've gone too light, so I'm just going to keep this going, and I'm going to keep going until everyone else finishes. And then you know for next time what was too light and how you could have made that a little bit more challenging. Alright guys, that's my take on that. I'm sure I can make these better each week. It's my first time doing this. Okay, next week I'll have Tuesdays as well. Alright guys, I hope this was beneficial, and I'll see you soon.